Are you alright, Biyu? Yes, I'm fine. You look pale. I'm sorry. I couldn't help you sooner. I was about to serve breakfast when that man started misbehaving. It's fine. I should have seen it coming, considering who he was before. I start picking up the items he spilled out of the bag, but suddenly the other guests come rushing over as well. Biyu! Biyu, are you okay? We're sorry for not helping you. We were too shocked. Ah, man, I feel bad now. The woman takes the items out of my hands. Let us take care of cleaning this up. It's the least we can do. You go and set the table with Lufan. I blink, opening my mouth to protest, but one of the men quickly turns me around by the shoulders and gently pushes me towards Lufan. Listen to your elders. Leave it to us, kids. Come on, Biyu. Let's do as they say. Stupefied, I'm pulled along to the kitchen by Lufan now. They seem pretty capable, even though they are guests here. They've been staying here for a while now, but you don't want to talk? I point over to the elaborately prepared breakfast. His culinary skills are unfair. And to make it worse, do you know this is my favorite dish? Yes? What? How? Did Grandpa tell you? How do you know all these things anyway? Like cooking this well too? Well, apparently I didn't forget how to read. That's possible. I've heard people keeping some of their skills before, but where could you have read this was my favorite dish? It's not exactly common information. Well, the old me made notes, a lot of notes. Apparently I asked your grandpa to show them to me, if this ever happened. I've been reading them each day and learned a lot, although there are still some more to go. Last time you mentioned we get along, so I started looking for notes about you. My cheeks heat up a bit. It's embarrassing to think Lufan found my favorite dishes important enough to write down. I'll read as much as I can and try to turn back into the friend you once knew. I can see why you dislike talking to people like me now. Let's go with that. Don't know if that's a good idea as well. It's alright. If you want to catch up, don't worry about acting like my old friend. Just be who you are now. Thank you. I will. You should be embarrassed after that. Still, I hope occurrences like this don't happen often. You went so pale. I feared you'd faint. It's usually not this bad, but the death of the girl didn't help. It's all because of this cursed mist. Even indoors, there's no escaping the mist entirely. I wonder if Giran and his family gave up on its ever-ending. I hope he finds someone to take care of him, because I cannot help him like this. The mist is the cause of all these memories, right? Not just that. In high quantities, it also turns animals insane, like in the forest near the other shrine, where they are completely wild and hostile, attacking people regularly. It's pretty dangerous to go through the forest, but also the only way out of the valley if you want to reach the nearest town. So it's like that. I was just reading the notes on that. I seem to have a lot on that topic. Wasn't the god you're worshipping responsible for it? I wince a little. Yeah, to be honest, I'm starting to wonder why I'm still doing it. He only seems to do terrible things, and I love the mist he creates. I agree. I would even say people don't need gods. Huh? A life where gods didn't interfere with humans. Wouldn't that be nice? No offerings, no prayers, no treats. Gods are rather selfish beings. Life without interference from gods. It sounds nice, or I'm not sure. What do you think, guys? Damn, I didn't think that this game will go a little offensive. Someone might get this offensive. Okay, let's go with his thought. We would have to stand on our own strength then. But we were together. If we work together, I think it could work. Not having to worry about the vengeance of God would be nice for a change. Yeah, right? Don't underestimate the capabilities of an entire village. Let's talk more about this later. I can also show you some useful notes then. It would be good to have another person to discuss things with. I smile and take a few plates. I will think about it then. Now let's start the guest-way breakfast. I bet they are starving, and so am I. Good idea. Bring me some too. However, that would be, well, not a breakfast. 2:30 AM. After breakfast, I wrote a note for Grandpa and pinned it with the same knife to his door, explaining what happened with one of the guests. I conveniently left out the part where Liu Fan used the sacred sword to chase him off, or Grandpa would behead him with it. Grandpa probably won't allow the farmer in the shrine anymore. He doesn't tolerate attacks. The rest of the day, I did some more of my duties and took a small nap. As Liu Fan said, he had a lot left to read. Even though I'm tired and it's been a long day, I can't seem to fall asleep. Again tonight, I still don't know what to do about Senrei, and I don't know what to think of him. If I leave it be, things might just get worse. Biyu. Grandpa is home. I force myself off the bed and head over to the kitchen. Is he drunk? Secret training, yeah, right. What's wrong? It's late, you shouldn't be so loud. Don't you lecture me, Biyu. He shakes his fist. Senile or drunk? Maybe both. I told you to prepare everyone's breakfast alone, and yet I find out you've uncooked again. What? And how do you know that? Everyone told me they liked it. You piece of shit, Grandpa. This old man. Biyu, bring me a drink. I think you've had enough at your special secret training already. What did you train? Your drinking tolerance? In which case, he failed. Don't be rude to me and get me a drink. I've done hard work today. Yeah, right. Yeah. I glance at a heavy wooden box of liquor on the shelf. Nope. A glass of water with some sweet syrup in it will do the trick. He's probably too drunk to notice it anyway. I return with the sweetened water and put it down the table. Grandpa starts drowning it in one go and puts the empty glass back on the table with a satisfied sigh. That's the stuff. Yeah, your favorite. So, what did you do today? He seems in the mood to chat. Perhaps I can ask him some things myself. I was doing some extra shrine duties. Good. Then I will forgive you. Say, Grandpa, I want to know some things about the god Senrai. Oh, go ahead, I have the most knowledge in the village about him. For example, why is he under the floor? That would be my first question. You're the shrine's owner. I'd be worried if you didn't. Yeah, so why do we worship him again? Or at least, why do you respect him so much?
It seems I haven't told you enough stories about him yet, even though my own grandfather always did that for me.
He told you stories about Senrai? What kind of stories?
These stories have been passed down from generation to generation, so the details have been lost. Actually, I've forgotten quite a bit of them too, but it's fine. I remember the important parts after all.
I listen quietly, perhaps he knows something I don't.
Senrai isn't worshipped much nowadays. He's more cursed and begged for forgiveness because of his wild work. But there was a day where things were very different, long ago. The days when Senrai was still a calm, generous god who didn't anguish people with his mist. Instead, he was the only god who helped people without expecting anything in return.
Wait, No offers? No prayers?
That's right. He didn't expect nor want anything in return. I found it remarkable, considering the other gods barely did anything yet demanded offers and prayers for their sole existence.
But Grandpa, he's the one causing anguish now. He's been spreading this mist for generations and it just won't stop.
That's true, but I think something went wrong. Something upset him so much, he hasn't calmed down all this time. As his followers, it's our turn to do something for him without expecting anything in return. I'll keep doing my duties. Maybe one day, we'll see our generous God once more.
Grandpa.
But it probably won't happen. Youngsters nowadays don't know anything about properly respecting gods. It's no wonder he's annoyed with such lousy followers.
And here I was just starting to respect you, Grandpa. Me too.